the weak point of ours was the I would say was at that point of time was our financial structuring, and that's a big learning for us when we went through that, and that is something that we realized that it's a big danger that we were carrying. But that's also an opportunity in terms of how do we bring in more industries, how do we, and the faster we scale manufacturing, the better it is for country.
Yeah. So before I ask you my last question, I want to go back to one comment you made about the Hindenburg report and the pushback that came, especially from the US regulatory system, etc. It was much written about in the press all over, and of course it impacted the group's stock prices for a while, credibility for a while. So what do you do to ensure that you do not face a situation of this nature in the future? I'm not saying that the world will not take pot shots. That's the reality of the world. How do you ensure that you are better equipped, your shields are better?
So I think if you ask me, so I'll tell you what are positives, what are negatives for the group. The positive is our businesses are with hardcore infrastructure. So these are assets that you can see, touch, feel, and they are generating revenue on a continuous basis. The weak point of ours was the I would say was at that point of time was our financial structuring at the family level, at the group level, and that's a big learning for us when we went through that, and that is something that we realized that it's a big danger that we were carrying, and that's something that we corrected ourselves very quickly. I think the second danger that we see is we don't tell our story quite often. So we don't give our narrative out in the world.
So thank you for coming in today and doing that. And you're right. This is an India problem, by the way. It's not only your problem.
Exactly.
It is an India problem that as a nation, as a people, and probably comes from our original philosophy that with which genetically all of us have grown up, that talking about yourself is not considered nice.
Nice, exactly.
So we end up not talking at all. Even what we are doing in India, all the phenomenal stuff going on, when the government of India gives a statement outside, it's seen either as sloganeering or showing off. We actually need to finesse the art of storytelling. And I think that's an important role all leaders have, which we are not training our people enough in. So some organizations have started doing this to ensure actually storytelling as a skill.
Skill, exactly. And
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that because end of the day, we go by the narrative what other people are talking. We are not giving our narrative, and our narrative, because given India's situation, our position, we have to give our narrative to the world, give our context to the world, and that's something that we lack, and that's as a country also.